welcome to Elisa Vlogs. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience of going into a Victorian building. Obviously it was not built in the 1800s, because if it was built in the 1800s it would have been fallen down, and when we stepped straight in it, boosh, fall down. So it was built in the, it's a museum. When we walked in the museum, we basically kind of sat down in the dining room and discussed our groups. We got into costumes and actions. They gave us pennies, because in the olden days you needed money to for education. I was in group 1. Group 1 went downstairs to the very first floor, which was all made of wood, and it was the classroom area. When we walked in the classroom area, we all had to be checked to see if we had lice, if our hands were clean, and to see if our shoes and feet and socks are clean. So obviously I was clean, so I went in and sat down with my colleague next to me, and she was very kind to me. She was very... Sorry, I have a cold, so that's why I may be talking like this. She sat next to me, I sat next to her, and we kind of like chatted about, but the teacher like whipped the table, and yeah, we got she taught. Before we actually went into the class, I didn't explain most of the things, so let's go a little bit back in time. So when we walked in, they gave us pennies, right? They gave us pennies, and I've got a couple of images to show you. I'm actually going to show you the front of this. So we walked in that little building. We went in the dining room, and I have a MacBook. I got it for like my 10th birthday, and I'm turning a different age right now, which I really don't, but I'm going to be vlogging my birthday. So, let's get back into business. It's so hard to talk about because I did so many things today. This is going to be a long video, guys. A long video. So, let's go on. They gave us pennies, blah, 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 action. Yeah. First group, downstairs. We had to be checked. We went in class, learned 3 timetables, alphabet, got ink and pens. We did handwriting sessions. After that, we quit our acting and stuff. And then we started, the teacher was like, okay, let's actually get into more talking. Let's, finish our acting and talk a little bit. Because some people are confused of why I'm doing all these things. So she talked about why she was doing these things. It was like, oh, it's a tradition, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. Back in the Victorian time, it was very traditional that half of the population was Christianity, when half of the population was also different religions. They also believed that God gave everybody a right hand to write with, which was stupid. That's what the teacher said. It was stupid, really stupid. Even though I'm a righty, I still thought that was a little bit weird. Sorry, I have my trash bin right there. Weird. And it was weird. She talked about like why they did this. She looked like a Victorian teacher. She was old. She had red hair, her teeth. Sorry if she's watching this video, but I'm telling the truth. Your building was amazing. Whoever built that, you're amazing professor, teacher. Sorry. Yeah, your hair was nice, actually. But the most thing that I wanted to see was the little museum that you had in the class corner. I wanted to see that. But there were like dead animals in the class, like put in cages and stuff. It was disgusting, but the class smelt like paint. The class was very, very dry. Not loads. Yeah. It was quite far away from where I live, actually. It took like half an hour to get there, so we had to go to school super duper early. Yeah, after we did the class thing, I told you what we did. After, we were like, oh, yes, pretend that we're acting again. I'll ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. We're going to action. Okay, close your books, fold your arms, and look straight. So that's what we did. And then she was like, girls, we're going to be entering out the room in a minute. All the girls in the front row, I was in the front row, by the way, with my colleague. Girls, stand up. Rosie, follow on. And we all got given Victorian names. Mine was Ada Morris. So, Rosie, you may follow on. There's a picture of Victoria on the wall. Please bow. Or the boys had to bow and we had to do this with our skirts. But you guys can't see, but we had to do like, yeah. We all did that. Next row, boys. No. The girls had to be in one row and so did the boys. So, girls had to line up and then boys. If there was any girls, if there was any girls, you always had to take off your hat and say, "Hello, madam," or "Hello," and stuff. It was very weird. All the boys were doing it to me. Oh my gosh, I was so weird. When they did it, I walked off because it was weird. Ooh. Most of the boys did it to me. Not most of the boys. I actually had my best friend with me. Oh, she's the best. A crush. She's the best girl. I mean, so is my other friends, like Fatimata and Sana and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So after we went to the classroom, the classroom was like from 9 to 12. So 10, 11, 12, 3 hours of English and maths. Then we went in the factory, which it took us 1 hour to eat our lunch from 12 to 1, and we didn't even finish the whole session. All we did is we went to see the factories turn on, and then we did a little bit of sewing with the machines. That's all we did, because the rest, what the mister did in the factories, all he did was just talk to us. It was boring. And this is what they turned on. It was sewing the sheep's hair, like poo, 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 poo. So let me show you guys. Let me show you a better picture. Actually, that's not the original picture. Oh yes, it is. So this is the machine actually working. So these things, they stop here and get a strip. As you can see, the lines are there, and then they go back, and then they open these things. It makes a really loud noise, and then they get a new set of the white things there. And yeah, my grandma actually has one of these sewing things, but it's not a factory. It's like a small one. So it has those wheels, the exact same wheels, and that's what it did. And the most sewing it did, as you can see, here's the sewing all gathered up and brushed. That's what we felt and saw as well. Yeah, that's all the pictures that I've got to show you. And yeah, let me just shut down my computer because my brother's gonna hit it. Okay, you can go, baby. Okay. So yeah, it was boring actually, very, very boring. And he told us about like how Queen Victoria became queen and all that. And yeah, my brother's next to me. Hello, my brother is here. He's a baby. Okay, he's like 10 months. And yeah, that's what he showed us. And yeah, nothing else. We were supposed to go out into a building that was built in the 19s. I want to say hello to the camera. Hello. Say hello. I love him so much. Obviously, I'm from a different country, but my accent is the best. I'm just kidding. You cannot touch the camera. That was a bit odd. Sorry, guys. And yeah, so yeah, that's what he did. Who's down there? Okay, yeah, that's what we did. He told us a bunch of stories. It was boring. Badges, groups, doing that, doing this, and actually one of the boys like got hit in the face by accident, but it wasn't hard. Like he was just holding the stick like this, and then one of the boys just bumped into it and his hat like flew like that. But it wasn't broken, it was just an accident. He said sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. And then one of the boys got yelled at. Oh, you're fired. You're not going to be the head officer of your group anymore. He kicked himself and then he cried. He went out with Miss and they were, oh, we're just having a little fun. Don't cry. Don't kick yourself. Don't punish yourself. It's just a bit of acting, okay? Don't worry. So then he came back and then he was in charge to do the things with us, and then our group manager was a boy. And then yeah. What? He ate my charger. Look at that. It's all wet. He ate my charger. How am I supposed to charge my phone now? My dad has an iPhone, my mum has a Samsung, and so do I. My brother has a fake one. Hey! Ew, there's like pieces of chunks that were in this. Oh. Ugh, viva. Yeah, guys, that's what we did. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. And yeah, guys, bye. I'll see you guys later. That's what I experienced, and the experience through 1 out of 5 was definitely a 4. The last one was crap, but the first one was amazing. I actually wish I can go to that school because it was amazing. I actually do want to go back in time and like work there and stuff, but it would be painful as well. And I do think I would get whipped because I was wandering around, not in the class but in the factory. I was wandering around a lot. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later in my next episode, or maybe my story, or maybe a vlog. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!